What is up guys, it is Spooky here, and today I'm back with another CSGO cheat review video. So yeah, today we're going to be reviewing the 420 premium cheat. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first tab that we're going to be going over is the Aimbot tab. But before we go over any of the features, let's just take a look at the menu. So the menu has been redesigned, and I want to say that this menu looks really nice comparing to the old menu, which looks very stale. So yeah, let's get right into the aimbot. So of course my aimbots are mouse 1. They have auto switch, which is target switch, which switches from one target to another. They have visibility check, which is to make sure that your aimbot doesn't shoot through smokes and walls. They have horizontal RCS and vertical RCS. They have aim spot, which you have head, neck, chest, and stomach. And here you have the trigger bot, which is bounded to mouse 6 for me. You can set your delay from 1 ms all the way up to 20 ms. You have hit group, which you have upper body and head. I have it at all. And you have fire after kill, which is basically overburst, and I'll show you guys what this is, but you can set your bullets basically. So let's turn off fire after kill and show you guys. So let's say I'm holding my trigger bot key, as you guys can see, and if I have overburst or fire after kill on, it shoots more bullets after the enemy is dead to make it look more legit from a spectator's point of view or an overwatcher's point of view. So in Overwatch, you hold an angle and it looks way more legit because you're shooting more bullets. It wouldn't just look like you're waiting for him and you're one-tapping him. So it's a really nice feature to have if you're gonna use triggerbot consistently, or consistently rather. My bad there, my English is kind of screwed up right now. And yeah, and here you have your aimbot smooth and aimbot smooth Y. You have FOV, you have a recoil control. I don't use 100% recoil control because it looks very obvious and blatant, and that's all the recoil control that you really need. So I'm gonna showcase the aimbot here, and I really like the aimbot. I think this is the best aimbot I've ever used, like no joke. I'll show you guys what the aimbot looks like right now. Of course, you need to control the RCS a little bit because, you know, I don't have 100%, but having 100% makes it look really shaky. So you have to control it, like pull it down a little bit, of course, like that. Yeah, even from long distances you can still hit your opponent. So this is a really nice aimbot if you can configure correctly, but I don't have the best aimbot settings, but this is a really nice aimbot regardless. So yeah, that's pretty much it for aimbot. So yeah, coming up next we have the visuals. So this is the visuals tab. There's a lot of options, so I'm gonna turn off chams real quick. So you have box ESP, as you guys can see right there. You have box styles, you have rectangle, you have rectangle with outline, so it shows a little bit of outline. You have cornered, which is cornered. I personally like the rectangle outline. So yeah, and you have name ESP, health ESP, weapon ESP, and you can actually position them to the left, right, or bottom. I keep it at top because it looks much more cleaner that way, so there's nothing around it. And you also have text sizes. You can edit the size of the text. 15, 16, 17. I keep it at 14 because it's readable that way for me personally, because I have a small resolution. So I'm gonna turn all this off, and here you have player glow and you have the weapon glow. So show that real quick. Your weapon will glow, as you guys can see right there. And yeah, and of course you have chams. You have two styles of chams. You have 2D, so this is what 2D looks like. That's what it looks like. And you have 3D, so that's what 3D looks like. You have visible only chams, so you can't see enemies through walls. Really useful if you are legit cheating or closet cheating. And here you have cham flag. You have translucent right here. You have wireframe. I keep it on none because I don't use that. You have bone ESP, which is basically skeleton ESP. Recoil crosshair. Draw FOV. That's the FOV where the aimbot can target at. As you can see, it's pulling the aimbot to the player. So that's what this is. If it's outside, it doesn't target for the player. If it's inside, it drags the crosshair to the player. So yeah, that's a really cool feature that I just realized that it has. And you have aim spot, which draws a little white dot right there. If I disable, yeah, I can see it. That's the white dot right there. And of course, you're gonna customize all the colors yourself. So let's say I want to customize the recoil crosshair, right? You see that? You go to color settings and go to recoil crosshair. You can change it to yellow or change it back to green. So you can customize this all by yourself, of course. So I'm not gonna explain too much on that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the visuals. Overall, the visuals are pretty good, although there are some missing stuff. I wish they have more options or chams. There isn't really much here with chams, but it's fairly simplistic. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the visuals. Now coming up next is the skin changer, which is the most exciting part. So yeah, this is the skin changer here. We're gonna get the weapon skins here. Of course, you also have glove skins. So let's say I want to get a M9 Bandit Doppler phase 2, which is Sapphire, and we just gotta go down and search for Doppler 2, and you want to double click on it, and you can actually enable stat track if you want to. So if I enable stat track and then to re-click on it, and there you go, you have a M9 Bandit Sapphire, and you have the stat track 420 right there. You guys can see it, 420, you know, 420, you know. You can disable stat track, and yeah, the skin changer will only work depending on the weapon that you are holding, which is I don't like this. I wish you can like just customize it, like having another slider who can customize the weapons, because it's kind of inconvenient and it's kind of tiring. You have to like select each individual weapon that you're holding and then setting the skins. That would have been a nice addition to have. And then this is the glove changer. Let's say you want a sport glove vice. Let's go to default, let's go to specialist, and let's go to vice if I can find it. And there you go, you got a fresh pair of vice glove here. Looks pretty sick. I'm gonna go back to my glove because I like the where's it, cobalt skulls, because I like to keep my skins out of color. So as you guys can see, I have blue because blue is just my thing, you know. So let's actually put the Doppler back as well, if I can find it, that is. Alright, there you go. Now the stat track is gone. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the skin changer. Everything is customizable. You can even get like an AK Tiger Tooth if you want. So it's kind of different than some skin changers where it can only let you get certain skins that are actually available in the game. Yeah, you can do that if you want. So yeah. Alright, coming up next we have the last tab, which I call it the Misc tab. But yeah, this is the last tab here, and you can choose which key to open your menu. So the default one is the delete key. I set it to the insert key because that's what I use the most. You have bunnyhop, which is, you know, a regular bunnyhop, works pretty well, nothing wrong with it, you know. It's a basic bunnyhop. Obviously, I don't recommend you guys to overhop over 3 or 4 hops, because if you get over 4 hops, people that overwatch you might ban you for that. So you have to like make sure you don't hop over 4, you know. And you have auto pistol, which pretty self-explanatory, shoots like a semi-auto fire. You have rank reveal, which is self-explanatory, C4 timer, backtracking. They don't have an option to customize the backtracking, so I suppose that it's like a default of 8 tick or 12 tick or something like that. I've seen the backtrack before, it works perfectly fine, but it's just that you can't customize it. And you have night mode here, of course. You have the spectator list, view model. You can make it look something crazy like this, you know. Let's put it back to normal, 75. And you have configs. You can only have 2 configs, which is pretty unfortunate. I wish that you can at least have like 3 configs. That would have been nicer. You have enemy radar, which shows your enemy on the radar. You have no flash. You have hide scope. Hide scope is this. Yeah, that's hide scope. And you have disable post processing, which give you a little bit extra FPS. And of course, everything can be customized here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the showcase of the cheat. So in my opinion, I think 420 cheats is one of the best beginning cheats for anyone that's like getting into CSGO. It's fairly cheap, priced at only $8 a month, and of course I don't have a code for it, but it's really cheap, so I don't think you need one anyways. But in my opinion, this cheat, I give it a total of 9 out of 10, simply because I think the aimbot is really nice, and it's got all the basics that you would need, although it is lacking some of the cool features like silent aim, which will really be useful for weapons like snipers and pistols, and of course the deagle, because I used like 1 FOV silent aim for my deagle on other cheats. So yeah, if you want to buy 420 cheats premium, I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean 2 thumbs up, not 10 out of 10. But my overall score for this cheat is 9 out of 10, although they can improve on it. As for security wise, I haven't been VAC banned. I've been using this cheat for like over 8 hours now. I've been playing CSGO all day, and I have not been VAC banned on this account. This account is still safe. This is a non-prime account, so I'd say that the security is pretty good. I cannot guarantee that it will be undetected by VAC wave, so yeah, use at your own risk. Of course, you should never cheat on your main account. Make sure to cheat on a Smurf account, and yeah, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.